Whispers in the tennis world turn to screams as a hidden betrayal surfaces, the secret pact between Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz that shattered their unbreakable bond. Exposed now, it reveals lies, jealousy, and a twist that could end careers. What dark truth tore them apart? Stay locked in, the revelation hits like a match-point ace. Subscribe now and bell up, don't miss the fallout. The clay courts of Roland Garros baked under the Parisian sun, where Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz had once shared stolen moments amid the roar of the crowd. Their connection sparked during a late-night training session in 2024, evolving from rivals to confidants, with rumors of romance fueling tabloid fires. But beneath the surface lurked a secret that would unravel everything. It started innocently enough, a mutual agreement to push each other to greatness, sharing strategies and vulnerabilities no one else knew. Emma confided her fears of burnout after her injury-plagued seasons, while Carlos admitted his dread of peaking too soon. They sealed it with a handwritten note, buried under a baseline marker at a private court in Madrid, vowing eternal loyalty. Yet, as the 2025 season dawned, cracks appeared. Carlos's dominance soared, clinching the Australian Open with ease, but Emma struggled, her form dipping amid whispers of distraction. Unbeknownst to her, Carlos had begun consulting a shadowy sports psychologist, one who'd analyzed Emma's game tapes provided under their pact. The surprise hit during a heated quarter-final at Indian Wells. Emma overheard Carlos in a locker room call, dismissing her as a liability, his words cutting deeper than any loss. Heart racing, she confronted him post-match, but he denied it, eyes darting like a cornered player. The tension mounted as they teamed for mixed doubles at Miami, their on-court chemistry electric yet strained, every glance loaded with unspoken accusations. Fans cheered, oblivious to the storm brewing. Then, the bombshell. Emma unearthed the note, now digitized and shared with Carlos's team for leverage in endorsement deals. Betrayal surged through her veins. Had their pact been a ploy for his ascent? As the crowd's applause faded, she stormed off, leaving Carlos alone with his trophy, the weight of deception crushing his victory high. But the real twist loomed, a leaked audio from that psychologist session, hinting at sabotage in Emma's training regimen. Would she expose it all, or bury it deeper? The circuit held its breath, alliances fracturing like fault lines. Tennis Insider. Your ace source for court confessions. The off-season retreat in the Maldives was meant to mend fences, but it became the arena for their ultimate showdown. Emma arrived first, her suitcase heavy with unresolved anger, the turquoise waves mocking the turmoil inside. Carlos followed, his usual charisma dimmed by guilt, carrying a folder of apologies and explanations. They met on a secluded beach at sunset, the sand shifting underfoot. Like their fragile trust. Emma wasted no time, thrusting the leaked audio transcript at him, proof of his words urging the psychologist to exploit her weaknesses for his gain. Carlos's face paled, the surprise etching lines of regret. He hadn't known the sessions were recorded, let alone weaponized. Stammering, he revealed his side. The pact was genuine at first, but pressure from sponsors twisted it. They demanded intel on rising stars, threatening to pull funding if he didn't comply. Emma's data was the price for his multi-million deals. Tension thickened as waves crashed louder, mirroring her rising fury. She paced, voice trembling. How could he sell her out, the one person who understood the isolation of stardom? Carlos dropped to his knees, confessing a deeper truth. He'd fallen for her, the pact a shield against vulnerability, but jealousy of her resilience poisoned it. The moment of surprise came when Emma pulled out her phone, playing a counter-recording, her own sessions, where she'd praised Carlos endlessly, never once betraying him. Tears streamed as realization dawned. Their secret had been manipulated by external forces, agents pitting them against each other for headlines. Embracing amid the salt air, they vowed revenge, but doubt lingered. Was reconciliation real, or another layer of deception? As they parted for the night, an anonymous text buzzed, "More leaks coming. Watch your backs." The paradise turned perilous, their bond teetering on exposure's edge. Back on tour, subtle shifts emerged, avoided eye contact at pressers, cryptic social posts hinting at unrest. Fans speculated wildly, but the insiders knew, the secret's fallout was just beginning, careers hanging by a thread. The explosive press conference at Wimbledon ignited the powder keg, cameras flashing like lightning in a storm. Emma sat poised, her all-white ensemble a facade of calm, while Carlos fidgeted beside her, the secret's shadow looming large. Reporters pounced, probing their rumored rift, but Emma deflected with grace until one question pierced: what's the truth behind the leaked pact? Silence stretched, tension coiling like a spring. Carlos cleared his throat, but Emma beat him to it, her voice steady yet laced with fire. It was real, until it wasn't. The room erupted in murmurs as she detailed the betrayal, the psychologist's role, the sponsored sabotage. Surprise rippled through the crowd. Carlos didn't interrupt, instead nodding solemnly, adding his confession: I let ambition blind me. Forgive the fool who almost lost it all. Gasps echoed. This wasn't denial, but raw exposure, a joint takedown of the manipulators. Sponsors scrambled, stocks dipped, and agents faced scrutiny. But the deeper surprise unfolded offstage. In a hidden alcove, they shared a genuine embrace, the pact reborn as an alliance against the industry's vultures. Yet, tension persisted, whispers of more secrets, perhaps involving other players in the web. As the tournament progressed, their games sharpened, fueled by redemption, but every win carried the weight of what if. Emma's quarterfinal upset over a top seed screamed resilience, while Carlos's marathon five-setter showcased grit reborn. Off-court, they navigated the fallout, dodging paparazzi and rebuilding trust one late-night call at a time. The secret that broke them now bound them, a scar turned strength. But lurking in the background, that anonymous texter struck again: you exposed the tip, the iceberg awaits. Hearts pounding, they dove deeper, uncovering a league-wide conspiracy of data theft and rival rigging. The tennis world quaked, legends implicated, futures uncertain. Would they topple the giants, or crumble under the avalanche? Hooked on the expose? Subscribe to Tennis Insider for insider aces, your courtside scoop central. Games sharpened, fueled by redemption, but every win carried the weight of what if. Emma's quarterfinal upset over a top seed screamed resilience, while Carlos's marathon five-setter showcased grit reborn. Off-court, they navigated the fallout, dodging paparazzi and rebuilding trust one late-night call at a time. The secret that broke them now bound them, a scar turned strength. But lurking in the background, that anonymous texter struck again: you exposed the tip, the iceberg awaits. Hearts pounding, they dove deeper, uncovering a league-wide conspiracy of data theft and rival rigging. The tennis world quaked, legends implicated, futures uncertain. Would they topple the giants, or crumble under the avalanche? Hooked on the expose? Subscribe to Tennis Insider for insider aces, your courtside scoop central.